When award-winning journalist Deborah Roberts married America's favorite weatherman and television icon Al Roker, it seemed like the perfect union. She was elegant, intelligent, and admired for her journalistic integrity. He was the heart and soul of NBC's Today Show, known for his warmth, humor, and optimism. Together, they embodied success, partnership, and love, a marriage built on shared values and mutual respect. From glamorous red carpet events to heartfelt family moments shared with fans, Al and Deborah appeared to have it all. But as Deborah recently revealed in a rare and emotional interview, behind the smiles and perfect pictures lay unseen struggles, the kind that test even the strongest bonds. Deborah began her confession with a quiet honesty that struck a chord. People see Al and me smiling on TV or online and think everything must be effortless. But marriage, even a happy one, takes work, constant, intentional work. Her words pulled back the curtain on the reality of balancing two demanding careers, a family, and the pressures of public life. Both Al and Deborah have long been powerhouses in their respective networks. Al with NBC and Deborah with ABC News. But the success that brought them admiration also came with sacrifice. Our jobs don't end when the cameras stop rolling, Deborah explained. There were years when our schedules barely lined up. We were ships passing in the night, trying to keep things together for our kids and for each other. The couple's demanding careers often meant early mornings, late nights, and long stretches apart. Al's unpredictable schedule covering weather crises and live events sometimes collided with Deborah's in-depth reporting assignments. There were times, she admitted softly, when we lived in the same house but felt miles apart. That distance grew even harder during one of the most frightening chapters of their lives, Al's serious health battle in 2022. Fans across America remember when Al was hospitalized for blood clots in his lungs and legs, a terrifying ordeal that kept him off television for weeks. Behind the scenes, Deborah's world was unraveling. I held it together in public, she said, because that's what you do. But when I was alone, I broke down. I was terrified. I didn't know if he was going to make it. Her voice trembled as she described nights spent in prayer, sitting in hospital corridors, holding Al's hand and whispering words of strength even when her heart was breaking. You learn what love really means in those moments, she said. It's not about flowers or dinners. It's about sitting beside someone you love and realizing how fragile everything is. When Al finally recovered, both he and Deborah began to see life and their marriage differently. We stopped taking time for granted, Al said later. We slowed down. We laughed more. We remembered that we're not just husband and wife, we're best friends. But Deborah admitted that rebuilding wasn't simple. After years of living under the constant gaze of the public, she struggled with her own sense of identity. Everyone sees Al, the joyful, funny man on TV, but I started to wonder if anyone really saw me. I had to rediscover who I was, outside of being a journalist or a wife or a mother. Her vulnerability resonated with thousands of women who have felt the same, invisible beneath layers of responsibility. Despite the challenges, their love endured, strengthened by communication, faith, and humility. The couple began attending therapy together, something Deborah described as the most healing decision they ever made. Therapy taught us that listening is just as important as talking. It helped us find each other again, beneath all the noise. For Deborah, opening up about their struggles wasn't about exposing pain. It was about showing others that even the most admired marriages require constant nurturing. People assume happiness just happens, but the truth is, happiness is something you fight for every single day. Al Roker's unwavering optimism, the quality that made him beloved by millions, also became their greatest source of strength. Al never stopped believing in us, Deborah said with a smile. Even when things were hard, he found ways to make me laugh. That laughter saved us more times than I can count. And through every challenge, from health scares to career pressures, their bond has only deepened. We're still learning, still growing, Deborah reflected. Love isn't perfect. It's messy, it's complicated, but it's real, and that's what makes it beautiful. Today, Al and Deborah continue to inspire fans, not just with their professional accomplishments, but with their authenticity as a couple who have faced life's storms hand in hand. Their story reminds us that behind every smiling photo is a deeper truth, one of love, patience, and perseverance. Deborah's openness is a powerful reminder to anyone watching. Perfection is an illusion. Real love is showing up for each other, especially when it's hard. So what do you think of Deborah Roberts' heartfelt confession and the enduring love she shares with Al Roker? Do you believe that true love can survive fame, distance, and time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep look into their story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful, emotional celebrity stories and life reflections. Because sometimes the strongest marriages aren't the ones that look perfect. They're the ones that keep choosing love every single day.